torches burned, their smoke curled toward the stone. The map of Gor lay underfoot, with rivers half unknown. Tal sat beside the slaver lord, where secrets came to breathe. And Samos spoke of distant lands where jungle waters seethe. A girl from Earth had brought a sign, a message once before, and now another mystery had washed up on Gor's shore. A ring too large for human hands, a shining golden snare, a thing that seemed like hidden power but carried death somewhere. The ring that lied, the ring that shone, a gift meant for the Sardar throne. The ring that lied, the silent flame, a falsehood wearing power's name. If pressed within the mountain's heart, it might tear priests, kings apart. So Tal must follow, track and find the truth the traitors left behind. Shaba, once the trusted scribe, explorer of the lakes, had vanished with the true device and left behind mistakes. The curry moved through human hands, through coin, disguise and fear. A plot was tied to Skendi's banks and war was drawing near. A captive girl, unbranded still, had carried notes and doom. She did not know the game she served inside that prison room. So Samos planned a dangerous play, let her be sold and go. And whoever bought the helpless girl might lead them toward the foe. The ring that lied, the ring that shone, a gift meant for the Sardar throne. The ring that lied, the silent flame, a falsehood wearing power's name. If pressed within the mountain's heart, it might tear priest, kings apart. So Tal must follow, track and find the truth the traitors left behind. Some wars are fought with armies, some wars with blades in hand. Some begin with parchment notes and footprints in the sand. The rivers of the south would call, the forest would unfold, and Tal would chase a missing ring through heat and blood and gold. A deadly stone, the ring that lied, the hidden spark, a small bright thing with purpose dark. From port cars, lamps to Skendi's quay, from jungle lake to inland sea, the hunt began where secrets hide inside the ring that lied. In Vartlow house beside the docks, where cheap girls met the block. The buyers laughed, the chains were drawn, the windlass turned its luck. A blonde girl stood in terror there, no brand upon her thigh, not knowing yet how Gor could weigh a woman with the eye. She had been free on earth one day, then cargo, prize, and clue. Now men appraised her trembling limbs and judged what she might do. The auctioneer called out her worth, the crowd began to jeer, until a man from Skendi stood and made the purpose clear. Sold at Vart's market, under torch and chain, a girl who carried hidden war was bought beneath her shame. Sold at Vart's market, 1 silver task was paid, and Ulafi of the palms of Skendi took the path Samos had laid. The captain wore the southern sign, the tassels of his port. His voice was calm, his bid was high, his interest strangely short. He did not haggle for her price, he did not test her long. He bought her like a missing key to open something wrong. Tar watched in metal workers' clothes, disguised among the men. He saw the girl drawn from the block and knew he'd trail her then. For if her buyer served the plot or knew where Shabba ran, the voyage south to Skendi's heat would soon reveal the plan. Sold at Vart's market, under torch and chain, a girl who carried hidden war was bought beneath her shame. Sold at Vart's market, 1 silver task was paid, and Ulafi of the palms of Skendi took the path Samos had laid. A market can be noisy, with laughter, coin, and cries, but sometimes under common trade the fate of worlds can rise. A ring, a girl, a captain ship, a city by the sea, and 1 disguised observer marked the start of mystery. Market, no longer free to flee, she left the block for southern decks and Skendi's mystery. Sold at Vart's market, the hidden game was played, and Tar walked after Ulafi through the trap Samos had made. Before the tide had filled the quay, the alarm bar rang at dawn. The girl had slipped from cargo watch, barefoot, scared and gone. Port cars, canals were cold and grey, the fog lay on the stone. And Tal moved through the alleys where the she-yurts lived alone. He found her in a ragged guise among the hungry poor. She thought herself invisible beside the tavern door. But warriors see the hidden fear, the false step and the glance, and soon the runaway was caught by more than luck or chance. Palms of Skendi wait for tide, the southern sea is calling wide. Palms of Skendi hold the line, a slave, a ring, a secret sign. From Port Cosmod to Skendi's sun, the hunt has only just begun. Palms of Skendi carry me toward jungle rivers dark and green. fugitive, and still the captain knew this metal worker's mask was thin, his hands were not those true. Ulafi saw a dangerous man, not merely dockside trade. Yet tacit south was finally bought before the tide delayed. The ship slid out through harbor gates, past marsh and wall and foam. Behind them lay port cars, dark lanes ahead, no certain home. The sea wind filled the latent sail, the deck creaked under stars. And Tall kept watch on Ulafi and the girl who carried wars. Palms of Skendi wait for tide, the southern sea is calling wide. Palms of Skendi hold the line, a slave, a ring, a secret sign. From port cars mud to Skendi's sun, the hunt has only just begun. Palms of Skendi carry me toward jungle rivers dark and green. Needs a storm, not every battle steel. Sometimes a captain's quiet smile is more than it reveals. Skendi waited hot and bright, with spices, banks and lies. And somewhere in its tangled streets, Shaba hid from watching eyes. Palms of Skendi cut the foam, leave the northern at home. Palms of Skendi sail and spar, carry secrets out from Port Car. The ring still burned inside the game. The girl would soon receive a name, and Tall would step from ship to shore to hunt the hidden heart of in heat and green, a harbor rich and wide, where black slavers, merchants, sailors bargaining with the tide. The Nyoka flowed toward Thassa there, the Kamba joined the sea, and every alley seemed to hold a locked conspiracy. Tal walked the street of coins, where bankers kept their gold. He watched for Misolidi's hand, for letters bought and sold. He sought the road to Shaba's lair, but Skendi shut its mouth. The deeper truth lay inland past the steaming jungle south. Skendi streets, Skendi sun, every shadow starts to run. Skendi gold, Skendi lies, 1,000 watching merchant eyes. Where is Shaba, where the ring? Who serves Kari, who serves kings? Skendi streets beneath the heat, the forest awaits on hidden feet. The girl was named Janice now, still frightened, still a key. She had been bought and carried south to open mystery. Ulafi kept his secrets close, his shipmen watched decay. And Tal knew one false question might drive the trail away. Then came the snare, the sudden hands, the seizure in the night. The chase for Shaba bent and changed, and Tal lost open sight. No longer free to choose his road, no longer masked by trade. He was dragged where Bila Haruma that his empire's canal made. Skendi streets, Skendi sun, every shadow starts to run. Skendi gold, Skendi lies, 1,000 watching merchant eyes. Where is Shaba, where the ring? Who serves Kuri, who serves kings? Skendi streets beneath the heat, the forest awaits on hidden feet. A city can be gateway, a port can be a snare. The farther road may start beneath a stranger's steady stare. The ring was lost, the map unknown, the mission nearly drowned. But chains can carry warriors where roads cannot be found. Skendi streets, Skendi flame, Tawanen under borrowed name. Skendi streets, Skendi rain, he left them under bond and pain. Yet every plot that pulled him down dragged him nearer Shaba's crown. And through the jungle's green defeat, the truth began in Skendi streets. Spread wide between the lakes, a world of mud and breath. Men labored there in heat and flies, half owned by thirst and death. Below Haruma's vision burned across 400 passangs. Join Gao to Ashindi's waters, make new trade routes rise and hang. Was placed among the crews, a prisoner in the mire. Beside him little Ayari smiled, a rogue with hidden fire. They dug beneath the overseers, they sweated through the days, while somewhere past the wall of trees the Yua held its maze. Dig the canal through mud and rain, dig through fever, fear and pain. While Haruma dreams in gold, the rivers joined and kingdoms bold. Dig the canal but hear the cry, men in chains still watch the sky. Where water cuts through root and clay, the road to Shaba finds its way. The U-Bar's reach was vast and hard, his soldiers sharp and trained. His empire breathed through drum and spear, through villages restrained. He sought not only wealth and trade, but power through the land. A future carved by marsh and wall, by discipline and hand. Yet in that mud Tal found a friend, Ayari sly and quick, a man whose tongue could open doors, whose wit could turn a trick. Together in the labor line, they learned the Southland speech, and heard of rebels, hidden chiefs, and places hard to reach. Dig the canal through mud and rain, dig through fever, fear and pain. By the Haruma dreams in gold, of rivers joined and kingdoms bold. Dig the canal but hear the cry, men in chains still watch the sky. Where water cuts through root and clay, the road to Shaba finds its way. A canal is more than water, more than mud and stone. It is a ruler's hunger across the unknown. It can carry trade and armies, it can carry hope and fear. And in the marsh of empire, Shabba's trail grew clear. Dig the canal, the marsh will part. Dig through root and hidden heart. Dig the canal, the jungle hears the splash of slaves, the march of spears. But under orders, heat and rain, Toil and Ayari watched the chain. And soon the road no map had shown would lead beyond the Yuba's throne. Troubled villages, old wounds had not grown still. Kisu bore a rebel's heart, a blade of living will. His people bowed beneath an empire, his anger would not sleep. And every tale of Bila's power cut him dark and deep. Tende moved through sorrow's shade, a daughter marked by shame, bound to bloodlines, village pride, and a father's ruined name. Aibu's fate and Waga's rise had poisoned house and land. And Kisu dreamed that one sharp spear could free a people's hand. Kisu's fire burning high under the jungle's heavy sky. Kisu's fire, spear and scar, rebel hard against the star. But rage alone cannot unmake the thrones that many hands may take. Kisu's fire, fierce and true, what will the river do to you? Saw courage in the man, but warned him of the cost. To strike a Yubar blindly was to see the battle lost. Ayari joked of poison cups, of daggers in the dark, but Kisu's honor would not bend to any coward's mark. The jungle gathered round them all with drums beyond the trees. The path to Shaba moved through tribes, through fever, blood, and fleas. And Kisu's cause became entwined with Tal's more secret war. A rebel seeking freedom, a warrior seeking Gor. Kisu's fire burning high under the jungle's heavy sky. Kisu's fire, spear and scar, rebel hard against the star. But rage alone cannot unmake the thrones that many hands may take. Kisu's fire, fierce and true, what will the river do to you? Some men fight for nations, some men fight for names. Some men fight because their hearts cannot endure the chains. Yet rivers teach the angry what mountains never can. A cause may need more patience than the fury of one man. Kisu's fire, hold your flame, the jungle knows your hidden name. Kisu's fire, do not die, before the spears can fly. The river bends, the empire waits. The hand of war unlocks the gates, and Kisu's fire, proud and bright, will burn through more than one long night.
The Ewa road like living night, wide and brown and deep. Its banks were walls of tangled green, where hidden watchers creep. Tall Kisu IRE slaves and rough men in a boat move past vines and sudden cries, where death could quietly float. The river had swallowed Shaba's trail, his oarsmen, maps, and pride. Some had fled, some had been killed, some vanished in the tide. Turgus told of sickness, ambush, wreckage, fear, and flame. Yet Shaba had pressed onward, still a scribe with deathless name. Up the Ewa deep ago, where no northern maps can show. Up the Ewa bend and roar, past the known edge of Gor. Shaba's shadow leads us on, through fevered dusk and burning dawn. Up the Ewa dark and wide, let the hidden truth decide. They met small peoples fierce and strange, and villages lost in leaves. They found the marks of war and flight, of raiders, traps, and thieves. The Talunas ruled in forest pride, but even they could fall. The jungle judges every boast and does not pity all. Janice moved through fear and change, no longer what she'd been. The river stripped her old world down beneath the heat and green. The mission bound them one by one, the rogue, the rebel, slave, the warrior, traitor, hunted, scribe, all drawn toward Shaba's grave. Up the Ewa deep ago, where no northern maps can show. Up the Ewa bend and roar, past the known edge of Gor. Shaba's shadow leads us on, through fever, dusk, and burning dawn. Up the Ewa dark and wide, let the hidden truth decide. Does not hurry, the river does not care. It carries bones and secrets through the wet and heavy air. Men may name discoveries, may draw them on a page, but first they pay the jungle in hunger, blood, and rage. Up the Ewa paddle strong, every bend becomes a song. Up the Ewa through the cries, where bright birds cut the burning skies. The ring still waits, the map still call, the hidden city waits for all. Up the Ewa dark and wide, let the hidden truth decide.
last they stood before the throne of Baila Haruma's might, a ruler robed in majesty with armies at his right. Salidi whispered near the crown, a serpent dressed in grace, while Shaba, worn and blue with rags, appeared before that place. Stood beneath a false design, an envoy's borrowed part. Salidi thought to use his blade to cut out Shaba's heart, but Tal did not obey, the script did not become the tool, and in the court of empire the traitor's blood ran cool. Bila Haruma's court, golden spear enthroned, where every smile is measured and no man stands alone. Bila Haruma's court, where secret knives are drawn, where Shaba steps from shadow like a ghost before the dawn. Kisu cried for single combat, his anger blazing red. Tendi trembled at his feet, and hope was mixed with dread. The Yuba would not waste his blade on rage that lacked a plan. He saw the rebels' courage and measured him as man. Then plots turned deep inside the night, assassins crept and failed. Salidi's careful treachery was silently unveiled. Bila Haruma's genius had read the hidden scheme, and Tal survived the trap that should have ended like a dream. Bila Haruma's court, golden spear enthroned, where every smile is measured and no man stands alone. Bila Haruma's court, where secret knives are drawn, where Shaba steps from shadow like a ghost before the dawn. Not merely power, not merely crown and blade. He is the mind behind the guard, the trap already laid. The traitor thought the king would sleep, that murder's path was clear. But Bila Haruma saw the dark before the dark came near. Bila Haruma's court, Bila Haruma's court, Bila Haruma's court. Let the drums proclaim, the throne had not been taken, the empire kept its name. Bila Haruma's court, where pride and peril meet, and Shaba's maps and Shaba's reign drew all men to their feet.
Beyond the jungle's wall, they found the city Shaba sought, where ancient shadows fall. A hidden place of stone and moat of secrets, fear and cries, where Kuri moved with iron purpose under alien eyes.
The ring had passed through treacherous hands, Salidi thought he'd won. He raised it high before the beast, beneath the burning sun.
The Kuri honor is not man's, nor gratitude their way.
The traitors' triumphs turned to blood before the close of day.
The city at the source,
where the river's dream begins,
where Shaba's final maps were drawn,
where loss and wonder spin.
the city at the source,
where Kuri's shadows crawl,
where one explorer's destiny was written on the wall. Stormed the fortress stones, their pangas flashing wide.
Pila's eskaries fought and fell, but still they held the side.
Kisu and the Yuba stood together in the fray,
Rebel and ruler, spear to spear,
against the beast that day. Tal struck hard with jungle blade, Ayari watched the gate.
Janice cried in terror's grip,
Caught in the teeth of fate.
the river's source became a field
Where worlds seemed close to break,
and every breath of every man
was more than men could take. The city at the source,
where the river's dream began,
where Shaba's final maps were drawn,
where loss and wonder spin.
the city at the source,
where Kuri's shadows crawl,
where one explorer's destiny was written on the wall. Shaba had gone farther
than any maps had known,
he had followed water backward.
to its secret inland throne.
But discovery has a price,
And knowledge asked for blood.
his notebooks would outlive him, like a message in the flood. The city at the source, where the hidden waters gleam,
Where empire, rebel, warrior, beast,
all shattered in one dream. The city at the source, where Shaba's journey ends.
and what he found would soon belong to scribes, to maps, to men.
A blast rose in the distance, a tower of fire and dust. The false ring's deadly purpose spent itself on jungle rust. The Sardar would not feel that flame, the priest kings would not fall, and Tal knew one dark scheme had died beyond the forest wall. The canoes moved from the landing, the galleys took the lake. Behind them burned the hidden past, ahead new mornings awake. The maps were wrapped in oiled skins, the notebooks kept from rain, and Shaba's work through blood and loss would find the world again. Lake Shaba, wide and still, water cupped by Jungle Hill. Lake Shaba, hold his name, not Bila's crown, but Shaba's flame. Explorer, dreamer, scribe of Gor, you open one more hidden door. Lake Shaba, let men know how far a human heart can go. Back in Skendi, Tal
Shao returned with records from the wild. Ramani wept to see the work of his brilliant vanished child. The maps would pass from scribe to scribe through cities far and near, and Gor would grow within their minds, more vast, more strange, more clear. Ayari rose beside the throne, a rogue made wise and great. Kisu found his road through grief, and Tende faced her fate. Bila Huruma's canal would cut through marsh and root and rain, and link the sea to hidden lands through one long water chain. Lake Shaba, wide and still, water cut by Jungle Hill. Lake Shaba, hold his name, not Bila's crown, but Shaba's flame. Explorer, dreamer, scribe of Gor, you open one more hidden door. Lake Shaba, let men know how far a human heart can go. Some men conquer cities, some men conquer fear. Some men draw the unknown world and make the distance clear. The sword may guard the moment, the throne may rule the day, but maps can change forever, what time cannot take away. Lake Shaba, sing him home through ink and reed and polished stone. Lake Shaba, keep his star from Skendi's port to lands afar. The ring was saved, the plot undone, the jungle open to the sun. Lake Shaba, wide and deep, guard the name the maps will keep. From Samal's hall to Skendi shore, from Canal mud to jungle war, from Mua's bends to source and flame, explorers carried Shaba's name.